Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. It's just a quick one, this one now. While I was at work today, I had a notification, a leak sensor notification. I have mentioned it before. I've got leak sensors in my filter house, and I had a notification to say it detected water. So I checked on the camera, and I could see water. So I phoned Grammy straight away. He also had the notification and he was already onto it. Now let's just get into here. Now in here it was there was water apparently. It was over here, it was dripping water. So there was a leak somewhere here. So what Graham did, I've got a diverter which is just down, as you can see, just down here. There, he turned the water off to stop the leak. Then he turned the diverter, which completely isolates this section, so no water was getting into this. Turned the pump back on, so my main filter was still up and running. So I've now got to find what the issue was and why it was leaking and where it was leaking from. And if you can see down here, look, there's water on here, and as you can see, it has dried up a little bit, but there is my leak sensor down here, that white thing, and there's water down there. Some of it has dried up, so it's been quite warm today. Now that leak sensor is connected to this camera, part of that system. Now there's no point me giving you a description for it and putting a link for it in the descriptions, because unfortunately the company that make those have stopped selling them in the UK, or stopped making them, I don't know. And the cameras, and I think they're great little cameras for the price they want. It's something like 20 quid the camera, 25 quid, something like that. And I think they're a great piece of kit. But we can't get them anymore, so there's no point in putting them in there. Now Graham has told me there is another system. I'll just call him Graham.
X-Sense.
Called X-Sense. Now if you've one of my previous videos of my in the bunker, because I've got the diesel air heater now, I have a carbon monoxide detector, and it's a combined one. It's a fire alert, a smoke alarm and carbon monoxide detector, and they're all linked to various ones. I've got 3 in total, 1 in there and 2 in the house or in the cottage, so they're all linked together and it's all part of that system. XS, is it called? What's it called again?
X-Sense.
X-Sense, apparently. Now apparently they do a leak detection system as well, so that's something I might look into as well, because if these pack up on me I can't get any more, so I might have to look into that one. Anyway, let me get this up and running again to find out where the leak is. Hopefully I can get it sorted, so I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay guys, I think I found out where it is, so let me spin you around and I'll show you what I found and what I have to do. Fingers crossed it's gonna work. Okay, right, now here, this is where I found a leak. I'm assuming because we've got some very hot weather. On the other side of this, on the inside, there's a rubber gasket on the inside. Whether it's over time or hot and cold or what, I don't know, but it started to very slightly perish on here, so it was letting the water through. Quite a lot of water, to be honest, because it's so this is full up to here of water, so it was letting quite a bit out. So what I did, as you can see, I've got the union valves on here. I undid that, took that off, undid that there, got the pipe out and replaced the rubber seal on that one, and I also put some CT1 on there. Now that's gone off now. It's probably been about half an hour, so that should be fine with the CT1. That is the only leak that I could find was from there. So what I've done now is the pump's off at the moment. I've set my diverter valve back up, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the system back on to get the water back in all this, and as it starts to run we can, fingers crossed, check it's not leaking. So let me just turn the pump on. Okay, I can hear some water. Okay, yes, I can hear water. Let me just wait for it to build up a little bit. There we go. So let me just check I haven't got that set up right. We've got our diverter up. Turn that up a little bit. Gonna wait for it to come up this pipe here. It takes a bit longer on this one to come through. There we go. Right, just building up now. As you can see, it is only very only a bit more than that. I'm going to have to adjust the diverter a little bit. There we go, it's coming out now. But as you can see, it's not a high flow through here. Hopefully you can see that in there. Get that down so you can see. So as you can see, it's not a high flow in there. So I'm going to give this chance to fill back up now. I say it's a slow flow, so let this fill up till it starts to come up to here and back in, and I'll come back with you. Okay, there's my flow all up and running. This is now filled up in there. As you can see, you probably can't, to be honest. In there, that's now full of water, and this under here is bone dry, absolutely bone dry. So fantastic, leak has been stopped. Thank goodness for that. I know, yes, I have got my float switch on the pond, so it wouldn't have dropped too much, but that really saved me losing a lot of water as well. I am really pleased I got that in there, so that's that sorted. Job's a good one. Okay, I'll have a quick look at these. As you can see, just starting to rain, but turning that one filter off hasn't affected them at all. It was only off for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours maximum. Skimmer was still running and the main filter was still running, so it hasn't affected them at all. And as you can see, my lilies are coming along lovely. And as you can see, they're being obliterated. They were over the weekend, I believe it was. And yesterday they were going balmy around here. I think it's part of the spawning thing, chasing each other around, ripping my lilies to shreds, which you will see in my next video. Should be out on Friday, I think. So yeah, all good in here. Okay guys, back in the filter house because it is raining now. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to go to look into those Xsense leak sensor things. And I think I probably might end up getting some because they are linked to my smoke alarm, and it all works on the app and everything else as well. And from what he said he's seen so far, the reviews are quite good on them. So I'm looking a bit more into those, and I may end up getting some. Over the moon, the leak sorted, and it was nothing major, and disaster averted thanks to the leak sensors I have got. Thanks to those. Had a fantastic weekend last weekend. Some of you may already know where I went. If you haven't, you'll have to wait till Friday. We had a really great day, a great time the weekend. So yeah, not much else going on. I am going to the show the weekend, and if you do see me, pop on over and come and say hello. So I don't think there's anything else, so that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for your notifications. Pop on over to Facebook and Instagram, or whichever way they are. And until the next one, stay safe. Job's a good one.